गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्म सम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। वसुदेवसुतं देवं तं सचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भवानी शंकरौ वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वस्वरूपिणौ याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धाः स्वान्तस्थमीश्वरम्। जगन्नाटक सूत्रधारी जगन्नाटक सूत्रधारी परिपालक प्रभु परिपालक प्रभु हे गिरिधारी हे गिरिधारी निराधार जन निराधार जन सर्वाधारी सर्वाधारी त्रिलोकधारी त्रिलोकधारी लोकविहारी लोकविहारी जगन्नाटक सूत्रधारी परिपालक प्रभु हे गिरिधारी निराधार जन सर्वाधारी त्रिलोकधारी लोकविहारी जनहितकारी जनहितकारी मंगलकारी मंगलकारी भक्तोद्धारी भक्तोद्धारी भावविहारी भावविहारी निर्विकारी निर्विकारी निजमनहारी निजमनहारी विश्वाधारी विश्वाधारी नित्यसहकारी नित्यसहकारी निर्विकारी निजमनहारी निजमनहारी विश्वाधारी विश्वाधारी नित्यसहकारी नित्यसहकारी परिपालक प्रभु परिपालक प्रभु हे गिरिधारी हे गिरिधारी हे गिरिधारी प्रणम्य शिरसा विष्णुं त्रैलोक्याधिपतिं प्रभुं नानाशास्त्रोद्धृतं वक्ष्ये राजनीतिसमुच्चयम् अधीत्येदं यथा शास्त्रम् नरो जानाति सत्तमः धर्मोपदेशविख्यातम् कायाकार्यं शुभाशुभम् कायाकार्यं शुभाशुभम् तदहं संप्रवक्ष्यामि लोकानां हिततां यया येन विज्ञानमात्रेण सर्वज्ञत्वं प्रपद्यते सर्वज्ञत्वं प्रपद्यते हरि ओम। Winning mind learns from the past. Losing mind remains in the past. Losing mind functions in a way in which it can be understood that it is not interested in living, because only to brood over the past is not the way of livingness. Winners also look into the past, but not for getting involved with it, but only to learn from it. So winners learn from the past and at the same time enjoy working in the present. Winning mind enjoys working in the present and starts moving towards the future. There is no anxiety about the future. Yesterday we have seen the very beautiful sloka from Chanakya, that we have got nothing to do with the past grief, nor we have got anything to do with the future. The wise people just remain in the present and continue to work in the present. वर्तमानेन कालेन और वर्तमान कालेन प्रवर्तन्ते विचक्षणाः. The way in which the winning mind involves in the present is itself a sign of its totality being present there. The mind is completely present there. Then only it can enjoy the proceedings. It enjoys working in the present, doing that which is at the hand in the moment. That very enjoyment makes the mind excel in its expressions. When the mind is totally present in the work, naturally the quality of the work is very high. So the work is efficient. The result that arises out of such an efficient work also will be efficient. Mahatma Gandhi says, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Meaning not unnecessarily getting involved with the worries or anxieties. Where is the tomorrow for that person? Live as if you were to die tomorrow. So there is no question of future. And only in the few moments that are available, why waste about brooding over the past? There is no point. Something has to be done in the present. And when the time that is available at the disposal is only today and only these few moments, then the intensity of involvement is total. So Mahatma Gandhi advises us to think in that way. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. But at the same time, another part of this saying is, learn as if you were to live forever. Then one will stop learning or live as if you were to die tomorrow. But learn as if you were to live forever. So that much of involvement should be there in learning. So I am here to live forever, so I have to learn more, I have to know more, I have to gain more, acquire more knowledge. Because it is necessary for me. Because I am going to live forever. Then there will be so much of acquisition of knowledge, quest for the knowledge. spiritual knowledge, good knowledge, then one gains a lot of nice knowledge and at the same time lives very intensely, involving totally in the present. Instead of telling it directly, don't think about the past, don't think about the future, just be in the present, Mahatma Gandhi told it in a different way. How beautifully he said. He lived also like that. That is why whatever he did had grace in it. Even when he did a small things, it had a bigger impact on the entire society, in the minds of the people. Because he was totally there, completely there. He lived what he preached. Totally he was there. And there is one more beautiful thing which he said, and that is satisfaction does not come with achievement, but with effort. See the difference. Satisfaction does not come with achievement. So satisfaction is not directly connected with achievement, but it comes with effort. If we put forth maximum effort, then because of that effort which is put forth, and then when the thing is gained or attained or achieved, there is immense satisfaction. Mahatma Gandhi says this, and he also says, full effort is full victory. What is the real winning? Victory means winning. What are the meanings? Full effort is victory. Full effort is winning. Full effort meaning the maximum involvement of the mind in the effort, in the doing. Total involvement in the doing. Total presence in the doing. That is winning. That is victory. So victory is assured. It certainly follows. One need not think about the result, but that will surely follow because of the totality of the involvement. Winning mind is very authentic and genuine. It does not try to copy things from others. It understands the greatness of the others, the great qualities in others, and tries to take the message from those qualities and then put it into practice in its own way. Winning mind is very creative. That is why there is freshness and newness. And there also is fearlessness in the winning mind. Because there is no investment into the future. In the future, the whole involvement is only in the present. So it is not having any fear also. That is why it is bold. Winning mind is bold. That arises out of the authenticity and its total presence in doing the work. So winning mind knows that it is connected with the source which is rich in creativity. All the creative ideas will be supplied from the source which is full of creativity. When the mind becomes more deeply connected with the source, by turning inwards towards the source, the right ideas arise in the mind. The right direction, the guidance comes from the source. Because of its connection with the source, there is no scarcity of ideas. So, winning mind functions in a different way. Because of its total presence in the doing, it does things differently. There are certain guidelines in the Neeti Shastras because various masters have written these Neeti Shastras. Each master has written his own Neeti Shastra, many connected with the scriptures, taking messages from the scriptures and his own experiences. So, when we look into these Neeti Shastras, in one of those Shastras, there is one nice guidance which says how to be in the state of winning in life in connection with various kinds of things and beings, in connection with many people. We are connected with many people. So, how to be in the state of winning? We have so many relations. How to conduct ourselves with them, how to be with them. That also is connected with winning all the way. Mitram Swachhataya, it is said in this scripture. Mitram Swachhataya. How can we win our friends? By being in transparency with them. Being transparent. Not having anything in mind which is not transparent. Keeping the mind completely transparent. Being open. Being clean and clear. Not having any other types of hidden, secret intentions. Very open, very clear. Nothing is kept hiding. The friends like that. As a friend, when one is very transparent, whatever is there in the mind, whatever is there in the heart, that is clearly expressed and explained. Because of that openness and transparency, naturally we come to adore the friendship and these friends. It is our experience also. Those people who are not only friendly, but also very open in their friendliness, very transparent in their friendliness. They don't have one thing inside and another thing outside. Whatever is there inside their mind, that is expressed very clearly. The mind is very open, then that friendliness is appreciated. By being in transparency with the friends, we certainly win over their heart. Mitram Swachhataya Ripum Nayavalaihi. How to conduct ourselves with the enemy, if at all there is somebody who is maintaining an inimical attitude. There are various standpoints from which we look at the enemy. Of course, the highest standpoint is totally different. any unconditional love standpoint also is very high. But here it is said, by prudence, we have to be very wise in the dealings with them. Wise, not cunning. With wisdom, we have to function. And also, we have to exercise the power that is there with us. Both the things. We have to be wise and also we have to exercise the power in our dealing with the enemies. How beautifully these guidelines are there available for us. And it is said, Luddham Dhanaihi. If there is a miser, then we have to win over the miser by utilizing the money. Various dealings that are there with people. If there is a miser, by money. Ishwaram Karyena. Ishwaram here means the master or the boss or the CEO or the head of the department or the company manager or the employer. So, Ishwaram Karyena, by good actions or by service. Whatever service the boss expects from us, if we do that job, whatever job is given to us, whatever task or responsibility is given to us, if we do that, then naturally the boss will be happy. But some people say, you don't know that. They give more work to the people who complete the work in time, and they give less work to those people who avoid the work. It is not like that, but they will keep a note of all this, and suddenly one day it will result in various reactions from the boss. The Ishwaram Karyena. If we have a master above us, let us complete the task that is given to us by the master. Let us not keep it in postponement. When we complete it, then naturally the master feels very happy. He feels joyous. Hey, whatever I have said, you have done. Whatever task I have done, you have completed. So there is that satisfaction. So we can win them through our service to them. Dvijam Adarena. The twice born, meaning the people of higher evolution or those who have attained higher states of realization. Adarena, by respecting them, because they have attained the higher states of realization, what else do they expect from us? Nothing. They want nothing from us. But still, how can we win over them? Meaning, how can we allow their grace to flow into us? There is no question of winning over them because they want nothing. But still, how to impress upon them? Only for our benefit, only for our growth, only for our improvement. How? By respect. Not by suspecting them, not by disrespecting them, but by respecting them. Because the grace flows, the blessings flow, the compassion flows, the blessings impact our life to a great extent. The knowledge also flows, the wisdom also flows, When we have respect, naturally we give full attention and definitely it flows into us. We will gain more clarity from their teaching or from their living. So, Dvijam Adarena. Respecting them is very important. Bhagavan Sri Krishna also says a similar thing in the Bhagavad Gita. Those people who don't understand what he is, they do not respect him. But he is not bothered about that. But they don't learn anything because of their disrespect towards him. They don't gain anything. He does not lose anything, but they don't gain. So that's why respecting the men of realization. And then Yuvali Premna, a youthful companion, a youthful wife, by tenderness of love and affection. One can't exercise the other ideas that are given, power, money, or other respect. That is a different issue altogether. Here what is required is tenderness, sweetness, pleasantness of affection and love that is expressed towards the partner, youthful partner, whether it is a boy or a girl. You are the prerna. Only the love is the language that is spoken there. You can't talk about share market and war and famine and some other serious problems. But it is only about love, and that also a sweet expression, a pleasant expression. Chamaihi bandhavan. How do we know the relatives? Chamaihi, by having patience. Be with patience. When you are with patience in connection with the relatives, then we will not get irritated, frustrated, we don't react, and we don't confuse ourselves, and our relationship with them remains intact and in good terms. Whatever might be their shortcomings, whatever might be their behavioral patterns, whatever they might say and do, but be with patience. Don't get irritated, don't get frustrated, don't expect too much from them. Don't become restless. Why they are like this? Why they say? Why they behave? Why they talk? Why they do this? Be with patience. That is the way to influence them. Atyugram stutibihi. One who is angry, one who is very passionate, very angry, atyugram, hot in expression and temperament. Stutibihi, you praise the person. You can try this. Somebody is angry, you can try to praise, lift that person's level from normal to super normal. And constantly repeat those statements. That person listens to these things and certainly comes out of the anger. But for that purpose, don't create the anger in others and then attempt. That is dangerous. If they get angry, try this. Start recognizing something which is very glorious, which is very noble, which is great, which is special, which is unique. And then start praising them. Then they forget about their anger. Because they are intensely involved with that ugra svabhava. Suddenly these thoughts enter into their mind and you are smilingly, pleasantly trying to praise them. So naturally they will come out of their anger. At least they are distracted from their anger. If you tell anything else, they will not find interest in it. But if you tell about themselves, very nice about them, then definitely they will be interested in it. So they can be taken out or taken away from the anger. Atyugram tudivihi gurum pranativihi. If there is a teacher, an and then how to win the heart and mind of the teacher. Pranativihi, by reverence, reverential prostration. When we go down, naturally our ego is at the bare minimum, and then we are in a state of surrender by the very act, by the very expression, and then we stand to learn more and gain more from the teacher. Murkham tathavihi. If you come across a murkha, fool, there is no point in respecting, there is no point in doing this and that. You can't sit with the person and start talking sweetly and all that. Tathavihi, start telling stories. You can tell story, you can start a story. And then that fellow will get involved in the story. And he will find, oh, that is nice, oh, very nice. And he can be kept at distance and definitely in a pleasant state. That is another way of winning over the person. Kathami. And then Budham Vidyavihi. Wise people. How to impress upon the wise people? Don't tell stories to them. They know much more than us. By learning, if we show interest in learning and then try to learn more, put it into practice and then try to go to them and then try to express about our experiences in putting that learning into practice and our interest in more learning, acquisition of more knowledge, the way in which we learn and then apply this knowledge into practice, they will feel greatly impressed. When we have good learning, they will be impressed by that. Rasikam Rasena, a person of jovial nature. Then we have to be humorous in our behavior with the person. When we add humor to our way of living and functioning, naturally such people appreciate us a lot. All these are various guidelines. But there are so many things to practice and so many people to influence. Who will remember all these things? Who will practice so many things? How to do all these things? Each thing towards a different person. Very difficult. So probably it was understood by the great master. So he said, Sakalam Shilena Puryad Vasham. All these people, you can win over all these people by Shilena, good conduct, good character. How beautifully it is said. Good conduct and good character. If we have the good conduct and good character, we can win over all of them. But everybody likes the good character, appreciates the goodness. Even though sometimes their ego may prevent them from recognizing this openly, but silently, in their own mind, they understand, they know, and they silently respect the goodness in the other person. Who does not honor and adore the goodness in people, good nature, good character? Even the opponents appreciate the good character. If not openly, at least secretly. So that good character is very important. Everyone can be won over. So winning all the people through good character. One art lover went to a painting exhibition and then selected one painting and thereafter purchased it. And that painter said, "You have really taken a very nice painting. I devoted 10 years for it." Then the art lover was surprised. He asked, "Oh, it took 10 years for you to paint this?" That man said, "No, I painted it in one day, but it took 10 years to sell it." His devotion was not in painting. His devotion was in selling. Devoted to selling. So the totality of involvement, if it is there, that is totally different. The look of the painting itself will influence the mind and the heart. There is no extra effort that the painter has to put in mastering the selling techniques. There is no need. Because of the presence of the art and creativity of the painter, the painting carries the energy of creativity, the beauty of creativity. The moment the art lover looks at it, he is already influenced, she is already influenced. Because the painting carries the dynamism and creativity of the mind and heart of the painter. That is very important. So the presence of our mind completely in the work. That is the way to be in the state of being. One teacher asked the student, which one has the powerful eyesight? Who has the powerful eyesight? Whether it is the bird or the human being. The student immediately said, bird. How do you say that? Asked the teacher. Because the birds do not wear glasses. It was logical. But the teacher continued further, asked, is there any other reason by which you can support your logic, your statement that the bird's eyesight is more powerful than the human beings? And he said, he is a child, no? He said, because the birds know exactly where their droppings should land, and human beings cannot. Child's way of answering. It looks logical only. They are very clear about their target, where they should land. Because of their accent. Meaning they see whatever they see very clearly, completely. That's what is meant here. Meaning what? Seeing clearly means understanding very clearly with the mind. Meaning being there completely. That is very important. Two friends were discussing about some of their problems which they face in life. And one of those causes was their life partners. So one man asked the other, you said that you had some problem with your wife. How is it now? How are you now in your relationship with your wife? What happened to that problem? He said, I can't tell you what happened. My wife became an angel. The other man thought in a different way. Because there are certain religious faiths, after death they declare the person as an angel. Not while living, but after dying. So the friend thought same thing had happened. My wife became an angel. But what the husband meant is different. She became so nice, so divine in the body. But this fellow got it different. Then this man, the other friend said, "Oh, you are fortunate that your wife became an angel. Mine is still living with me." There is no clarity of understanding. He understood it in his own way. So, the mind, when it is clear, when can the mind be clear? When can the mind completely involve in the present? Is it merely by talking about it, or listening to it, or simply sharing about it? That also influences certainly. But how can we be there completely present in the doing? Already Chanakya told us how to be there without distracting us into the other past and future and just being there in present. Fine. But how to have such a clear mind? How to win? How to be in the state of winning? Here also it was said, in all of our relations, we have to have different expressions towards different people. But one common thing which influences everyone is good character, good conduct. So what is this? This is Seelam. What is this Seelam? We have to look into the scripture for the various indications for this one word Seelam. Number one, good nature. Good swabhava, good nature. We know about this, that there are some people whom we come across who are with good nature, good swabhava. Naturally they express all good things. And there are some people who are different from them. They are also natural in their expressions. That means their swabhava is not good. The good nature. Second thing, good practice. The things that the individual practices are good. So good practice. Third thing, being truthful. What is Sila? Being truthful. That is one aspect of it. Being truthful. Being true to oneself and true in relationship with others also. Then, good living. The way in which one lives is good living, nice living. The next point, purity. Sila means purity. It also means purity. When we are of good nature and when our practices are good, when we are truthful, when our living is good, and when there is purity, purity also is one of these things. So we are pure at all levels of our personality. And then, next point, being trustworthy. To generate the trust in the minds of others is also connected with the Sila, good conduct, good character. And when we say that the people are with good character, when others feel that they are trustworthy. So that itself is a great quality. To give that confidence to people that you can trust me. Whatever you need, in that aspect you can trust me, I am there, you can trust me. So how much of assurance is this? How much of relief is this to any person who is related with such people? Being trustworthy. Next point. Renouncing enmity or hostility or quarrelsome attitude towards others. Renouncing the hostility, hostile attitude, quarrelsome attitude. They are not interested in quarreling. They don't entertain that inimical attitude. They are not hostile towards others. people of good character. They are more at peace with others. They are more in love with others. They express more peace and love. And the next point, having compassion. They are compassionate towards others. Compassion is much more higher than the love. And then they are charitable. Plus two more noble qualities. So all this put together can be said to be good character. Or understand what is good character, what is the Shilam, what is the good conduct means. So when we take the support of the Niti Shastra, it is all there, clearly explained to us. And what is this Shilam? Shilam Param Bhushanam. Bhartrihari says in his Gita Satakam that Shilam Param Bhushanam. Good character is the greatest ornament. People are interested in ornaments, various kinds of apparel. So what is this most beautiful ornament or highest ornament or greatest ornament or most precious ornament, most valuable ornament? We are interested in buying the rare things, precious things, costly things, unique things, special things, by which we can claim that we are unique. Of course, that is possible in this world. But what is the greatest ornament, most unique ornament? That is Shilam, good character. And what is good character? This is the good character. And what are the benefits that this good character does to us? Chanakya says this very beautifully in one of these slokas in Chanakya Neeti. He says, Guno bhushyate rupam. Guno bhushyate rupam. When we have this good character, it will beautify us. What a beautiful thing. It will add to our beauty because of this goodness. Lot of goodness is there in the mind, in the heart, at the emotional level, at the thought level, at the intellectual level, at the deed level, at the feeling level. So naturally all this goodness will beautify us. It will add to our beauty, it will make us more beautiful in our looks also, not only in our mind, in our expression, but in our looks also. People will look at us, what a beauty. Next time somebody should make this advertisement in the TV. Good character, everybody looking at that. Not because of applying something or drinking something or eating something or applying something. Because of good character, more beauty, more charm, more gracefulness. So definitely it will increase the beauty. So at least for the increase of the beauty, we can adopt this suggestion. Because all these beautiful things that are there in us, they will add to the beauty in us. So, Guno bhushyate rupam. Shilam bhushyate kulam. Good character gets credit to the family, good name to the family. But good qualities which are connected with the good character will enhance the beauty. In one college in the Western world, the professor, while conducting a sort of interview for selecting the candidate for scholarship or something like that, so the professor was posing some questions to the student. Professor asked, "Do you smoke?" Student said, "No." "Do you drink?" "No." "Do you take your drugs?" "No." And the professor said, "No bad qualities. You are so good. You are nice. That makes me think very positively about you." Suddenly the student said, "Sir, but I have one quality." "What?" "I often tell lies." Then he has to think about it, whether what he told him true or not. So maintaining a good character means all these ingredients are to be there. Then only it can be called as a good character. Sheelam. The person is said to be possessed with a good character. Sheelam. Vyasa Maharshi says in Mahabharatam, in the Anushasana Paramam of Mahabharatam, something about Sheelam. Adroha sarva bhuteshu karmana manasa vira anugraham cha danam cha Sheelame tat prasasyate Sheelame tat prasasyate Karmana manasa gira adroha sarvabhuteshu adroha. Having no deception towards other living beings in thought, in word and deed. Oh, what a unique thing, what a special thing this is. Having no deception towards other living beings, all living beings included, in thought, in word and deed. But if it is there in thought, but in deeds it is not reflecting, but if it is there in word, in deed it is not reflecting, which you come across many times, that is not a true good character. So having no deception, there is no need for deception. People of good character, they never try to deceive others in thought. Otherwise, there are people who express something in front and talk something behind, and tell something else altogether somewhere. Where is the need? All this need is only for the ego, which has not understood the benefit of the good character, the positive effects of the great benefits of the good character. For the sake of temporary benefits, from the interpreting standpoint of the ego gets involved in these things. In thought, word and deed, it is not a deception free. Only in one of those aspects it might be deception. Sometimes the deed might be there, good deed, but inside there might be something else going on. So here it is said, Adroha sarvabhuteshu karmana manasa vira. There is no need to claim something falsely also. There were 3 insurance agents of 3 companies. They were in a discussion. And they were talking about the effectiveness of their performance in serving their clients. One insurance agent said, when one of our clients passed away, we were able to provide for the insurance amount. The next day, the very next day, without much delay, we provided for the insurance amount to the family. Immediately. And the other insurance agent said, oh, that is nothing. When our client passed away, the same evening we provided for the insurance amount. We gave them the entire amount. Third insurance agent said, you don't know our effectiveness in serving the clients. Our client jumped off from the 50th floor and we were in the 5th floor. As he was passing through our window, we delivered the check. What did we do with that? We don't know. But they were talking like that. So this is deceptive talking. Why? Because they have something else to achieve. At least as egoistic satisfaction that at least in the presentation of that argument, I am more superior than you. All these satisfactions are connected with the petty ego. But here, the people of good character, they don't give in to these things. They are aiming at a greater satisfaction of higher levels of consciousness. So they are not for these things. So what is there to talk about like that? There is nothing that we can gain. Whatever we gain also, that is not genuine and that is only temporary. So they don't bother about these things. So then, Rasa Maharshi says here, Anugraham cha dhanam cha shilametat prasasyate. Be compassionate and charitable. Compassion also and charity also. Be compassionate and charitable. He is praised as good character, or is known as good character. So Vyasa Bhagavan also gives greater importance to the good character. So very beautifully it is said. And then, to put it very simple, one Mahatma says, Shilam means good qualities, good actions, good nature. Simple. Good qualities, good actions, good nature. Then, Chanakya again says something which is very unique and very special. Why we have to maintain a good character? What is the greater benefit of that good character? Already we have seen some, but here he says, Shilam Durgati Nasanam. Very beautiful, very effective statement from Chanakya. Durgati Nasanam. Good character eradicates troubles. See how beautiful it is. The troubles that we face are eradicated by the good character that we have. Good character eradicates difficulties. Second one, difficulties. Whatever difficulties that we have in life, the positive energy, the divine grace that flows through us, the positive energy that functions through us because of our connection with the higher levels, because of our good character and good conduct, that will give us the sufficient strength to handle, not only handle the troubles and difficulties, but also overcome them. Not only troubles and difficulties, but also the third one, that is misfortune. Good character eradicates misfortune. That has got that much of power. The Shila has that much of power. The Shila Shakti. Troubles, difficulties, misfortune. The people of good character, if they say something, and that will be completely effective. Even the people who want to attempt some harm to them, they also are stopped from committing such an act because of the power of the Shila. That has got that much of positive emanations from the personality. Because of that connectivity with a higher level of consciousness, even the research that is done in the 21st century by the masters of spirituality and who also have enough knowledge and understanding of science, by their own experiments they have come out with beautiful conclusions that if we maintain a very pure level of character, because of which we maintain a higher level of consciousness in us, we will indirectly influence the levels of expressions in the other people. If we are genuine in our levels of consciousness because of the purity and which is attained by the good character, by the good Shila, by the Shilam, naturally it has an influence upon others' levels of consciousness. It uplifts the people who are in their presence also, maybe for a temporary period of time. But definitely it influences others. But not only that, it has got the strength and power and grace and blessings and divine flow of energy to tackle the troubles and difficulties, but also to tackle the misfortune. How good it is. When teacher asks the student, because you have to understand, clarity is necessary. Teacher asks the student, who is a postgraduate? The student said, one who receives his graduation degree by post. Did the students we have answered? We understand that way, the logical also postgraduate. But there should be more clarity as far as this Srilam is concerned. Again, one classroom, one teacher asked the student, come on, look at this map, the huge map that is there, and then tell me, where are the Himalayas? And the student never looked at a map, or he did not understand that class whenever the teacher explained. So he said, I don't know, teacher. And the teacher said, you fool! You don't pay attention! Stand up on the bench! He stood up on the bench. That's it. Making the student stand up on the bench means it's a punishment. Generally it is treated as punishment. Stand up on the bench. And then afterwards, what the student is supposed to do? Keep quiet. That's all, stand there till the teacher says, okay, you can sit now. So he stood up on the bench. And after 2 minutes he said, man, I still cannot see the Himalayas. He did not think it is a punishment. He thought because he can't see the map, the teacher asked him to stand up on the bench. Very innocent expression, but not a clear understanding of what the teacher meant. Similarly, the teacher here in the Chanakya and the great masters of these Neeti Shastras, whatever they have said, that should be understood with clarity. Then only we will derive optimum benefit out of it. One man went to a shop and then the agent there was explaining about the object which he was trying to buy. He wanted to buy a thermoflask. So he asked the agent, what is the benefit of this? What is the inequality of this? Tell it to me in simple terms. So the agent said, it keeps hot things hot, cold things cold. It keeps hot things hot, cold things cold. And he bought it, purchased it, and he took it to the office next day. The boss looked at this new thermoflask which this person was carrying. He said, what is that? It's a thermoflask. So what did you get to office today in this thermoflask? He said, hot coffee and cold ice cream. Both he put together and he brought it. While our sales agent said, no, it keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. Even though it keeps them like that, but not at the same time. Right? Not together. He has to understand it clearly, otherwise he will not be able to use it properly. So similarly, the teaching that is imparted to us here has to be understood with clarity. Not only it can be put to proper use. Otherwise, even though we have that with us, still we can't use it properly. Then we complain, oh, this is not really serving the purpose. And he will go and complain to the shopkeeper. What is the point in complaining like that without clear understanding? So then, Srilam is given a great importance. Bhatrahari says in his Neeti Satakam, Yesham vidya na tapo na dhanam jnanam na sheelam na guno na dharmaha te madhyaloke bhuvi bharabhutaha manushya rupena mrugascharanti manushya rupena mrugascharanti yesham vidya na tapo na dhanam jnanam na sheelam na guno na dharmaha te madhyaloke bhuvi bharabhutaha manushya rupena mrugascharanti. मनुष्यरूपेण मृगाश्चरन्ति येषां न विद्या न तपो न दानं. Those human beings in whom येषां न विद्या, in whom there is no learning, no knowledge, meaning no scriptural knowledge, no correct knowledge. Those human beings in whom there is no learning, no knowledge, येषां न विद्या न तपो न दानं, न तपो न तपः. There is no austerity, there is no penance that is done even for a brief period of time. Those human beings in whom there is no learning, there is no knowledge, there is no vidya, there is no tapas, meaning there is no austerity, na tapo, na dhanam, there is no charity. Those human beings in whom there is no charity, they are not charitable. Jnanam na sheelam na guno na dharma. Those human beings in whom there is no Gnanam, the understanding. In other words, the wisdom. There is no wisdom. There is no proper understanding. Na Seelam. There is no character. There is no good character. Gnanam na Seelam na Guno na Dharmaha. There are no good qualities. And there is no righteousness. Those human beings in whom there is no vidya, knowledge, no tapaha, austerity or penance, na dhanam, no charity, na jnanam, there is no understanding or wisdom, na sheelam, there is no good character, na guno, na gunaha, meaning there are no good qualities, na dharmaha, there is no righteousness. So, what are they? How are they on this earth? Te martyaloke bhuvivara bhuta. Such people are a burden to this earth. They are a burden upon this earth. Manushya rupena mrugascharanti. They are actually animals, but in the form of human beings. Nice gradation, but earlier given to them. Those human beings have no such things. They are actually animals in the human form, and they are burden to this earth. Because they create so much of burden to people around, to the society, to the nations at large, to the world, to the universe. They become a burden. They create so many things, so many problems, so many difficulties. So that is why it is wise here by Bhattacharya also to have all these beautiful qualities. And then the benefit of having them is immense satisfaction, contentment, joy, and pleasantness in living. So let us remember these beautiful pointers and continue to put efforts to cultivate one of these or few of these or all of these. Righteousness. The seventh thing that was referred here is dharma. One aspect of all these points, one of the seven, if any one we take up, then that is sufficient enough to uplift us to a very higher level. Any one is enough. There was one person who went out to attend to some of his works. After completing those works, he tried to get back to his house. He had one habit of forgetting things. There was forgetfulness in the person. So he came back to a place. It looked like his own place, maybe to his own colony, to 3-zone subdivision or whatever it is. But he was not able to trace his house. So he went around searching for his house, but he could not recognize. So he went into one house, knocked at the door, and after they opened the door, then he asked the inmates of that house, "Do you know the house of Professor M.N. Sharma? Do you know the house of Professor M.N. Sharma?" The inmate in the house immediately responded, "Sir, you are Professor M.N. Sharma. So you are the professor." He said, "I know that." "But tell his house number, tell his address." He was surprised, no? He is Professor M.N. Sharma, he is asking about his address. He got a doubt. He is asking like this. So then he asked him to sit down, and he called his wife and said, "Please give him some coffee. Was he the respected professor?" And then he called his wife, went inside, the inmate of the house went inside, and then he called the wife of Professor Sharma and said, "What happened to your husband? He is asking about his address." And that wife said, "Which husband?" She was having more forgetfulness. Whose husband? Who said, "Your husband?" She said, "I don't have any husband." Then this man thought, what a relationship, what a companionship, made for each other. And then he came back and he was more puzzled, what to do with this fellow? More puzzled. Looking at the puzzle-mindedness in the person, Professor Sharma, he asked him, "Did you call my wife?" He understood immediately. He said, "Yeah, how do you know?" Generally people do that. And they get more annoyed at the response of my wife, because she has more of such forgetfulness. All that I asked you to tell the number. Why you have to complain to my wife? And thereafter he understood that. So he then took him by hand and then dropped him at his house. And then Professor Sharma invited him, "Please come in." So no. Because if I sit with you, I may get more confused. Then I may forget my house afterward. But then he came back, whatever it is. Actual message is, we have to remember whatever is taught to us, whatever is told to us. In the manner in which they said. Because all these things are very important. Whatever we want in the life, by the way of some profit or some recognition, some name, some fame, some satisfaction, and some success, some more money, some more richness, some more wealth. Always much more than that. Many number of times more than that can be gained by practicing at least one of these things that are said here. One of these things. Only one if we practice, that is enough. We gain much more than what we gain by not practicing these things. See the calculation, at least we should understand this business. If we are a businessman, we should understand this business clearly. It's a very profitable thing, very profitable deal. We set aside these practices because we want to gain something in the world, of the world. But here the scriptures say, the Niti Shastras say, the masters say, you will gain thousands of times more than that by practicing these things. Only thing is you don't know that. We need to know in 21st century who will get what by that. Because the understanding is totally different. We do not know how the universe functions, how the law of universe is made, how it is influenced. We do not know that, the mighty forces. We do not know the mighty law. We think about the petty petty-mindedness and think with this manipulativeness, with this deceptive qualities, with this untruthful behavior, we can gain on. We may gain the petty things, but thousands of times more, much more than what we gain in this manner can be gained. But here in this cunning process, we gain so many other bad karmas also. Then with that, many other things also. See the benefit, you have to understand it very clearly. Chanakya says, Dharma Radha Prabhavati Dharma Artha Prabhavati Dharmanartha Prabhavati Dharma Prabhavati Sukham Dharma Prabhavati Sukham Dharmena Labhyate Sarvam Dharma Saram Idam Jagat Dharma Radha Prabhavati Dharma Prabhavate Sukham Dharmena Labhyate Sarvam Dharma Saram Idam Jagat Dharmena Labhyate Sarvam Dharma Saram Idam Jagat. Beautiful statement. Dharma Saram Idam Jagat. Whole world is the essence of dharma, my dear friends. It follows the dharma of the highest order. Whole world is the essence of dharma. If the world is the essence of dharma, by being dharmic, we will gain everything. See this? We don't know this relationship of dharma with the world, with the essence of the world. See this? How beautifully it is said. Only the people of higher evolution can say this. Because they look at it from the highest state. Dharma saramidam jagat. Whole world is the essence of dharma. So dharma artha prabhavati. Wealth and money is gained by the practice of dharma. Who says you can't gain wealth and money by the practice of dharma? You can gain wealth, you can gain money by the practice of dharma. Assurance from Chanakya, who was instrumental in creating the mighty empire of Chandragupta Maurya, the Maurya dynasty. He was practical, not impractical, did not make clear statements. He showed it how it can be done. The empire was created by him. Think of it. He created a king and an empire. Very practical. Not simply making statements without any practical experiments successfully performed. So, wealth, money is gained by the practice of dharma. Dharma prabhavate sukham. Happiness arises out of dharma. By practicing dharma, one gains happiness. Certainly one can gain happiness. Definitely one can gain happiness. Much more greater happiness than that happiness which you gain through other means of compromising with the dharma. And dharmena labhyate sarvam, included everything. Dharmena labhyate sarvam, everything is gained by dharma, because dharma saramidam jagat. The whole jagat is the essence of dharma. How good. Whatever we want, normally in life, what do you want? Money, what do you want? Property, what do you want? The wealth, what do you want? Happiness, what do you want? Many things. These are everything, what many things. What we can gain through our compromise with dharma, few things, in comparison with all the things that are there. We say everything. Because you can even gain the God himself, attain the state of Godhood. Because God created everything. When you gain God, God will gain everything. What is that there that you cannot gain? Think of it, dharma. By the dharma, that is the benefit of practicing dharma. And in Swargarohana Parva of Mahabharata, Swargarohana Parva of Mahabharata, Vyasa Bhagavan says in the Mahabharata, ऊर्ध्वबाहुभिरौन्येष न च किञ्चित् शृणोति मे धर्मादर्थश्च कामश्च स किमर्थं न सेव्यते स किमर्थं न सेव्यते ऊर्ध्वबाहुभिरौन्येष न च किञ्चित् शृणोति मे धर्मादर्थश्च कामश्च स किमर्थं न na sevyate. Vyasa Bhagavan says, Purva bahuviram yesha na cha kinchit shrunoti me. I raise both of my hands and call people again and again. I raise both of my hands, call people again and again. But no one listens to me. Na kinchit shrunoti me. But no one listens to me. Sometimes we call people, no, we simply call by name. Hey, hey, like that, what we call people. Sometimes when we are excited to call them and they are not responding properly. Oh, the animal! That's what one also is calling like that. People calling and telling people what he is telling, that is very important. He is saying, Dharma Rathascha Kamascha Sakimartham na sevyate. Sakimartham na sevyate. Dharma, by practicing Dharma, Rasa Bhagavan is saying, through Dharma, one can gain wealth. Through Dharma, one can gain desire satisfaction. Through Dharma, one can even gain liberation. Rasa Bhagavan is telling this. By raising both of his hands and calling people, he is telling. Please listen. By practicing Dharma, you can gain wealth. By practicing Dharma, you can gain desire satisfaction. All desires will be satisfied. By practicing Dharma, you can gain even liberation, go beyond all limitation. But no one listens to me, and the people are not following Dharma. That's what one says in Dharma. It is right, is it not? He alone has said that. He shouldn't bother. There might be some people interpreting it that way. How different it is. What is not to be gained? What cannot be gained by Dharma? See the power of Silam, good character, the power of Dharma, how beautiful they are, these values. Beautiful things. There is a scriptural proof to us, all men of eminent knowledge, wisdom, and higher states of realization, and even the people of history, and then who have practically implemented this knowledge and earned the power, rule the kingdom, made people rule the kingdom. They are also telling the same thing. It is not that somebody at some yuga is telling this. He is no Kali Yuga, few hundred years ago, maybe couple of thousand years ago. Historical figures. See how clearly they have implemented this, put them into practice. And they said, yes, through Dharma, through Shila, you can earn all these things, you can gain all these things. Chanakya goes a step further. He says, I am taking you, transporting you into a more different type of understanding. Still further. And that we will take up to now. In connection with the Dharma, he says something more. So let us understand that these beautiful things that are there in the Neeti Shastra, they are very effective, very powerful in giving us wealth, in giving us fulfillment of desires, in giving us a state beyond all limitations. Let us understand the import and importance and put them into practice and derive the benefits personally in our own personal experiences. Is this not winning? Winning money, winning desire, satisfaction, winning a state of freedom beyond all limitations? This is winning all you.
निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ